So I've gotten some inquiries as to where I bought these caps. They basically just snap right over, and they kind of dress this up a little bit. Also in here, there's a little plastic cap here. It basically just snaps on over the hinge just to dress that up a bit. And this one here is kind of cool too, because it actually helps keep the dirt from forming in there. So I actually purchased these. At the time that I got them, they were on Amazon. This was years ago. And needless to say, nobody sells them anymore. But they sure are nice to have on your FJ. So I did a little research for you guys, and I actually found out where you can get them. So these are on each door. These here are on each door. And there's actually one in the back. On the rear hats, there's one here. At the time, they sold them packages of 2, so I bought 2 packs. They gave me 4 of these, so I do have a spare in case I ever lose one. But I did find out a place to buy these things, and the funny thing is, some of the sites that are selling these, they're upwards of $50, $60 for the set of 3 that you can get now, and you can get them in blue, black, silver, different colors and all. They're made in China, of course, and they were sent over here. And some of the folks selling these things online, they're buying them in bulk, and they're just trying to absolutely rip you guys off. I'm going to go ahead and put a picture and a link to AliExpress directly from China. How much these things are, with a whole whopping $2 or $3 shipping. The only downside is you have to wait about 6 weeks for them to come in, but it's definitely worth it. I think I mentioned these in a video, how to personalize your FJ. And of course, a lot of the things you can't buy anymore. These rings that go around the speakers, they don't sell those anymore. The little bezels they have up here, those aren't being sold anymore. I think it's Podco that sells these. There's a big chrome kit if you want shiny chrome. There's a whole set that includes all these things that you can still purchase. I just like the more subdued brushed look. So anyway, I'll get this on the YouTube for you guys, and at least if you do want to buy things like this item here, and this one over here, and you don't mind waiting about 6 weeks and spending just a handful of dollars, you can get these in. Just something I wanted to share with you guys. I hope it helps for people that want to hit those little small minor details, but they make a big impact on the vehicle. And just basically makes it look a little bit more finished off. These are some of the things that you'll get when you buy, you know, $150,000, $200,000 SUV. They have these little dress-up panels and stuff on them. But hey, there's nothing that says, as far as an FJ goes, you can't have that same look for just a handful of dollars. One thing to make sure, now that we're talking about these front things, a lot of guys have had these fail, and that's because of the 2 bolts that hold it on here start to loosen up. This starts to get kind of wonky, bent up, and next thing you know, they're having to replace all this. So just once in a while, either go ahead and tighten these up, the bolts that hold it in place, or take one off at a time, put a little bit of Loctite on there and put them back on. Just a little helpful hint to prevent some future damage.